much happiness I found. Still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the river's shore. I know that all the ones I love would welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and of home.
All right, we're here. What is going on, guys? Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and look at what we're doing today, boys and girls. So, got a couple things on the agenda for today's dev stream. First, I hope that my mic is unmuted right now. Yeah, cool, it is. So we got a couple things. First off, hi Jojo. Hey Spooky. It's good to see you guys. The stream. But we're gonna start off. I wanted to show you guys the UI that we have set up. So as you saw, we have a new intro, as well as a new it's a starting screen, kind of like when I'm not at the computer, and then the next starting screen, which is I'm at the computer just getting things set up. Now we're on the desktop screen, so this is what it's going to look like when I'm doing anything on my desktop or, you know, just messing around in general, usually. In game, I'm not going to switch to those until we're there. Then we have a be right back screen and an ending screen. So generally, pretty much that's it. It took me a little bit to set this up, but as you can tell, I'll kind of go through the modules with you guys. At the top, you can see your like new follower, recent dono, and in the middle, we've got the, like you can see, the chat. So Spooky speaking just said something, so the chat shows up there, and that's mainly for people watching the VODs after the fact, so they can see what we're like when I'm talking to people, or you know what I'm saying in general. And then we've got just all the little knobs and things and the border around and all that stuff. So that being said, we're pretty much good to go. I thought I'd go ahead and just start off not doing that. Now we'll talk about kind of what's on the agenda otherwise. So go ahead and go past here. Excuse me. Let me look. So we're going to be looking at bug reports today, which Camboy is our newest. Camboy is our newest staff. So welcome him. He's a trial staff right now, but pretty sure he's looking to be doing helper stuff. So within the next little bit, we'll get him on that. But he's been helping a lot with bug reporting and actually like not just reporting, but also providing a fix for said bugs, which is awesome. So we're going to be fixing some of the bugs today that he's pointed out. Next up, we're going to be looking through... Oh, probably should just stay in there. We'll be looking through some of the suggestions right here, which is where we're actually going to start out. I wanted to start with the suggestions today, so you guys who are tuning in first and foremost can kind of see what's going on. And then finally, we'll just end with some gameplay and generally some testing and some, I guess, the new feature additions, depending on what we choose. So yeah, let's go ahead and go through some of these suggestions. I haven't actually... The last suggestion that I approved was Masters of the Madre. I really enjoy. So we're going to go ahead and move on to like animated functional grills. We may or may not be removing Rebuild the Capital this stream. It's been something that's been discussed since the last stream, and it's something I've been thinking about before that. So we may remove Rebuild the Capital. If that is the case, then that's going to make it's going to make a lot of saves not safe. So that's something that we're going to have to look out for, is save, or making the next update save or not. So if we remove it, for sure, it's not save. You're going to have to restart again. So, which wasn't my plan. So we'll have to see if that's what we want to do. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Adelia, let's see. I'll do everything with the FONV collections. Swabbajack just a separate collection as opposed to a Nexus. Okay, so Wabbajack is a program which is totally separate from collections, Vortex, any of that. It uses Mod Organizer too. Wabbajack, similarly to collections, gets all of the mods together and compiles them for you and makes the mod pack for you. The difference is that it does it in a much better fashion than Vortex does. Collections is super broken right now. We don't support collections anymore. That was where we started, but now we are primarily on Wabbajack, and we don't even touch Vortex, collections, any of that. And yes, it allows us, the mod list authors, better control over things. We don't, and since you're new, I'll just say it out loud to help anybody here who also doesn't know, we don't support modifying the pack that we have. Just because it can cause issues, and then we can't help you if we don't know what the issue, you know, it creates a snowball effect. And no problem, yeah, for sure. Let's go ahead and jump into some of these suggestions. So let's talk with the animated functional grill. I've actually looked through some of these, but I thought I'd look through them with you, primarily. You guys. So, okay. So what we got here is like this animated functional grill mod, which, beautiful picture. I've looked at this already. So for the mod, I made the interactive interactions for the camp grills. Now you'll be able to cook a raw meat. Grilling meat will increase the positive buffs and decrease the negative buffs. The percentage varies according to the type of meat. Camp grills of Honest Hearts are also affected. Does not affect camp grills and other mods. Does this have a TTW? I don't even know if these grills are in. Okay. I don't think this is necessarily supposed to be compatible by nature with TTW. Amacursor has done TTW stuff. I'm pretty sure, has he? I'm pretty sure Amacursor's like well aware of, or he has done stuff for TTW, but I don't want to be like, I'm not 100% on that. That's why I'm looking. No, I think he's only done Fallout New Vegas stuff. I think that other people have used his animations in TTW, like in TTW Animated Wastelands. We have that, and that's like basically it combines all of his stuff. So let's look at this. I've looked at it before, but I'll let y'all look too. Which I think is really cool is how it doesn't just like snap into like the texture. It looks like it almost kind of like fades into the next texture, so it actually seems somewhat realistic when it cooks it, which I enjoy. See, my only issue is that, once again, I am not 100% sure whether or not these grills are in the Capital Wasteland, and I don't know if this is compatible fully with meats from the Capital Wasteland, because if you can cook like one meat and not cook the other, then like it kind of defeats the purpose of being able to just cook meat in general. So like I don't know, like Deathclaw. I don't know if we have I don't think Deathclaws have meat, but yeah, like it just, if there's no way to cook. So what I'm gonna do is, for this one, we're gonna go ahead. It has positive votes. We're gonna go ahead and suggestion consider 76. Not sure about compatibility, or if it is, or if there are more meats than what it supports. We'll test and make a decision. All right, so we'll consider this one. Interesting. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, kind of scared me. Alrighty, so we've got that considered. Let's look at Mr. Ringo the Pussy Slaying Flamingo. Alright, so we have a lot of people saying like I should do this. Well, 3 people. But it's my issue. It's an Xedit patch, which is cool. Like we're gonna be doing this too. But my issue is that it's not complete. And what's it called? I want to put this on the consider list too, because they've done nothing to it since like almost a month ago. He released it, like did a little something quick, and then just kind of left it. So I'm gonna give it some time. If he does any updates to it and fixes that stuff, then for sure we'll go ahead and add it. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and consider on that one as well. Pretty sure that's 77, right? Am I high? Yeah, I'm higher than a fucking giraffe. All right, let's go ahead and this hasn't. That's annoying. All right. Yeah, that's annoying. One sec, I have to redo that. So suggest. Oh my gosh, just stop. Oh, pain in the ass. Hasn't been updated since. Let me see. It hasn't been updated since it was released. Would like to see another update fixing what's promised before we jump in. All right. So, tastes good?
The cheese sticks.
Oh, there you go.
They really needed that air fryer. Made the cheese like full apart. I hate like going to restaurants and the cheese is just.
Oh, give me a cheese stick if. Oh, how many are there left?
3.
Ooh, I'm gonna take this one. I'll take
I
the.
bit it.
I'll take the bit one.
Did you want marinara sauce?
Oh yeah.
There was some in the fridge.
Oh, for real? Damn, nice. Marinara.
Oh, your dad says to be more social.
Mm-mm. I'm socializing with people online. Oh, thanks, Jojo. I appreciate it. Dude, I'm fucking starving right now. Holy shit. What's up, titties? Yeah, Easy Pete's rocking chair. I saw this one, it made me laugh. So, I feel like this is a meme, honestly. Look at this. Damn, that was good. That was real good.
The air fryer helped.
Yeah. We're gonna deny this one because as funny as it is, and obviously he needs it, it just takes up ESP space that is too valuable to be used on a fucking rocking chair that barely does anything. Yeah. Is there a way to merge the rocking chair with the grill mod? So not so easy Pete grilling all day. I could see that in his rocking chair. Like real well, I wonder if this, let's go look. I don't know. I kind of like, damn. You might, yeah, I don't think we can have that on during the, because my mic's gonna pick up everything. All right, let me go look real quick at the file structure before I make a decision. I'll delete that. Yeah, ESP. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so denied. Caravan at Magard and Mojave Express work. Let's look at, I actually haven't looked at this yet. I think I looked at it for like 2 seconds, but I really didn't give it. I wanted to do a jobs update at one point, which I think this would be really cool to have like a job update so you guys could like have some type of like, I don't know, things to do. We actually had this mod installed at one point. I forgot why we deleted it. I think it was literally just ESP space. What I'm gonna do for these is because they're obviously the people who are voting want them. We've got, yeah, Kinsey and myself. What I think I'm gonna do with these is we're gonna consider them, and this is gonna be contingent on the fact that I remove what's it called? This is gonna be contingent on the fact that I remove Rebuild the Capital. Because if I add this and Rebuild the Capital and all the other content mods that we have, we're just asking for you guys to have save bloating, which it sounds like some people already are having save bloating, which is why removing stuff such as Rebuild the Capital is such a big, like, deal right now. And I don't want to have you guys trying to play your saves and they just get ruined. Alright, so nope, what is it doing? 81. So we'll accept this contingent on the fact that we remove Rebuild I like the ideas, I really do. It's just, it's one or the other at this point. And I'm gonna discuss, like titties, I'm gonna discuss it with you and all the other people, like whether or not we should remove it or what we should do. So it's not just my decision. I want to get everybody else's opinions. Okay, R91 and friends. So I think we had 2 or 3 people. Yeah, we had 2 people suggest R91 and friends, and I think there was another one who suggested it a while back. Oh, I think I missed CFEE. I think I missed this. This is a suggestion that I missed. I'll have to go back and look at that. Hold up. Yeah, I did miss this. Sorry, guys. One sec. I missed a few suggestions. Yeah, I guess I missed it. I must have just looked past it. Let me go ahead and look at this real quick. All right, here we go. So this is a way I check whether or not I'm going to implement a mod, is the issues and whether or not they're being approached. So Roxy bug being looked at. Occasionally Roxy seems to get stuck in a loop. Okay, no response. Okay, that's promising. He's fixed every single one of these. Fix this. Looks like after, pretty much after, a little bit before he did his last update, he just kind of was like, I'm not going to answer these anymore. Which is fair. Either that or he just decided these weren't prominent bugs, or these weren't bugs at all. So he's looking at this stuff. He is looking. It's just like I think he's looking at all of it. What we'll do is, let me read a little more on this, but I always check the bug section first. I like this. It's charisma based. That's cool. This actually makes charisma worthwhile. That's a positive sign. That makes it not a dump skill anymore. Okay. So my question is how is it going to affect our because we have a lot of companion dismissal mods and other things. How is that going to affect those? Is my question, because we have companion dismissal to the garage. Is it going to be compatible with that? I'm curious. So because right now I'd like to put that on the back burner as well, because we're at a time right now where I need to make sure that a lot of things are we already have things in the pack that are very obviously broken. I need to fix those first before I add something that could possibly be introducing more bugs. So, suggestion, consider, what am I doing? 74. We need to work out our own stuff before we look at possibly buggy plugin. I'm just being an ass. Sorry, I didn't know how else to word that. I'm trying to type these out quick so I can get to the next part. If you guys have any questions, by the way, I usually say this when I'm streaming. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, anything like that, post them in the chat. I'll see them and I'll say something. All right, let's look. So R91 and friends. Oh, wait, one sec. I've got one more thing to look at, which matches the Madre. Where is your suggestion considered? Oh, here it is. Oh, no. No, we're going to remove that. I'm just going to deny that. I don't really feel like adding carry weight to the combat armors, personally. I don't know why. It just doesn't appeal to me, honestly. R91 and friends. All right. So this one... Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Do you want the last one left?
Sure, if you don't want it. Do you want it? Okay. Well, don't mind if I do. You done with your burger?
Yeah. Did I make it?
All right, we'll go ahead and accept R91 and friends. There seems to be a large want for that. Go ahead and throw that into... All right, like I was telling y'all, for some reason my webcam doesn't zoom in like it's supposed to. Huh. All right. I was gonna say, I think this is a script replacer too, which is awesome. So there you go, R91 and friends. Accepted and added. And go ahead. Every time we do these, we have like 10 steps. We have like 3 to 4 steps of what's it called? Of like documentation that we have to do. Just for the sake of continuity and making sure that we know what we're doing. Because prior to when we were doing this, we didn't have very good documentation. That's on me personally. We didn't have very good documentation, and it went to bite us in the ass when we would have issues. So now I document everything that I do. All right, let's look. Next one. Alrighty. What am I doing? Okay, Discord. Mr. AWO. This looks like this is split. I don't know why. Maybe it's buggy? I think it looks good, personally. Now, does it affect the ESP limit is a question. No? I mean, anybody... I'm kind of curious as to why it's not receiving any love. Or it's pretty much... It's like a split decision, which is really weird. Maybe because of compatibility issues. Although Frozen Hitmans are really well done. They fit not perfectly with... Okay, no. Sorry. Yeah, okay. You think so? I don't know. I thought it looked interesting, but that's fair. If people have issues with it, I'm not gonna add things in that seem to be on a split vote. Especially when I'm the one helping split the vote. Models and texture. No. No, I'm gonna. Oh, let me see. Yeah, we'll just. Nah, we'll deny that one too. Okay, so we've got those denied. Yeah, a lot of the yes, these are in the Patreon suggestion area. Okay, obviously this has a large amount of no's, including my own, so we're not even gonna look at it because we have votes. As well, I think that Simply Uncut was really, like, it conflicted a lot. Hey, what's up, Multi-Man? It's going good, dude. It's going good. We're doing a dev stream right now, so I'm trying to get suggestions and stuff cleared up, then bug fixes and all that stuff. Okay, I looked at this last night. We're gonna go ahead and just, sorry, Kensei, we just accepted this, so I'm gonna delete your suggestion. Sorry. I looked at this. We're gonna add this. So if you guys have seen Reshade, one sec. Gotta get the streamer go. Oh. Okay, so with the if you guys have seen, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Reshade, it messes with, it's like an overlay. It's like if it's like you put a filter over the entire screen, basically. It's not like ENB, which works on the like just the in-game, like the post-processing. I don't even know, honestly. Basically, Reshade is like you just slapped a filter over the top. Well, with this, this is basically going to negate the effects it has on the UI. So instead, the effects go under the UI instead of slapping over the top of the UI, which is like huge because that means that there's so many new options now, because sometimes you have like a really good reshade preset, but it's so like there's so much brightness and like contrast and stuff to it that it makes the UI look disgusting. And then you have to like just scrap what you were doing. So even with how our UI looks now, or how our stuff looks now, even with how our stuff looks right now, this would still be a huge benefit, even though our reshade doesn't do that. Like our reshade actually, or our reshade, Titty's reshade looks great with even on the UI. This will make it even better. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and add that in. See, I will put that in utilities. Is there an ESP for this? No, it's just an NVSC plugin. That's what's up. Okay, so what I'll do is I will go to, one sec. No, you can't use headphones?
Oh, I thought you were asking if I was on the
No.
phone.
Okay, one sec. We're gonna go ahead and add that to our log. What you guys up to right now, Multi-Man? Everybody in the Discord right now? Let me see. We're gonna be adding FNV reshade helper. So this should hopefully be like a massive addition to the list. I'm really excited to see how this looks. And we're gonna go ahead and before we do bug fixing, we're gonna go in game and test this stuff. So just give it a look. All right, so that's done. FNV reshade helper. Suggestion. We're actually almost done with suggestions, guys. Wow, that was quick. How long did it take us? Only 30 minutes. Good deal. 86. Great addition. Alrighty, and finally we have a war mix, which I am interested in actually. Even though I can't stand this. It's not because I just I can't stand when people make their characters look like they've been like fresh out of the shower, like perfect haircut. I just can't stand that. It's like you're in the apocalypse. How does that work? Okay, that's cool. Never mind, they have nudity on here. That's sick. That was the only suggestion we have right now. We have a lot of graphics mods. Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff. Reshade's a filter, so it goes like over the top, like I was saying. The other things are actual graphic or texture mods. They are in these folders, and they actually affect the game itself. So yeah, there you go. See, warm. See, I really like this idea. I think this is really cool. It's also recent and up to date. Not really any bug reports. I think we use 360 movement, so... See, that's my issue. I don't... Yeah, I just don't think we're going to be able to do this. This is a really tough one to do. It's cool, but it's a really tough one to do. So I'm going to throw this into deny. My dad said that? Oh, Gareth said that? Okay, let's go ahead and deny. I'm sorry. I think that was a good one. E8. Hey, yeah, go ahead, man. Try it out. I'll help you install it when I get on later. Let me look in general. Oh, that's weird. It's not letting you wash. Okay, well then I'm gonna have to go look into the mod. That's something else we'll look at. Oh, nope. That seemed like, I'm sorry. I was not trying to do a promotion. I just clicked that, I swear. Whoopsies. All right, let's go see how this reshade looks. Yep. Let's jump on in. So yeah, I don't know if y'all, yeah, y'all be able to hear this. Also, for those who aren't aware, you don't have to do the NVHR steps anymore. Even if you're downloading the new, like the update that's going on right now, you haven't had to do the NVHR steps for a while. I just didn't understand that that was the case. And the author of the, or not the author, but the publisher of the, what's it called? Viva New Vegas Wabbajack pack was able to provide that information to me, so appreciate him. He told me how it was basically like you didn't need to do all that. So I was like, oh, nice, okay. Yes, I do. Titties does, and I'm pretty sure Camboy. I wouldn't be surprised if Camboy decided he wanted to at some point in the future, but I won't put that on him. I know he's I'm pretty sure he's well and able to do so, but I'm not gonna say that he does yet, because I don't know if he wants to do that. Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and do an 8 hours of waiting. Whoa. Oh, it was just okay. So look, see the UI? It looks like it's not being affected by the reshade anymore, because sometimes the reshade was making it look a little blurry to me. Now it looks like it's totally unaffected, so that's interesting. So shout out to them. Good shit. That's awesome. Okay. I forgot what the R91 code or the form ID was. R91 assault rifle. We're just gonna get all these open. The perforator, the infiltrator, all that stuff. I'm just... No. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Okay, cool. So, in my opinion, and if you guys know who made Nut ENB, haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's doing well. But Nutnoff, he made Nut ENB, and he's relatively familiar with both Reshade and ENB. And I discussed with him. I asked him, there's a lot of discussion around like ENB and it being broken, and is Reshade better or is ENB better? And his opinion was that basically ENB wasn't finished, and that's public knowledge. It wasn't finished, and that was due to some issues with New Vegas itself, and the fact that he couldn't get past certain obstacles he wasn't able to get past. That being said, so it wasn't able to be finished, and then it got a bad rap for that. But at the same time, ENB can work. This is all according to him. ENB can work. It just depends on the ENB and who's making it, and whatever. Personally, I think ENB can look better than Reshade, but I think it can also be a lot more intrusive and cause a lot more performance issues and issues in general. I choose Reshade because it doesn't cause issues for a majority of people. Hey, appreciate it, Multiman. Appreciate it. Yeah, the weapon sway is based, it's skill based, so. Oof. Lucas, stop. Oh shit. So it really is a point of preference usually. I use it for the reason that I don't want it to. I use Reshade for the reason I don't want you guys to have issues. We used to use Reshade and DNB combined, and I thought it looked great, but that can cause some serious performance issues, plus sometimes it just doesn't mesh together that well. And this is also in the time of when
Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, mayor too, when the need arises.
So, oh my gosh, okay, Lucas, I don't care, just turn day. Okay, so now we're gonna do some bug testing. Like I was saying, we're gonna go look through some of the bug reports. Primarily, I'm gonna look through the bug reports that Camboy has posted because he has been the most, what's it called? That's funny. Nice. Clay begin the feature. What am I doing? I'm looking in the wrong places and sharing the wrong information. Yeah, bug reports, cool. Okay, so we're gonna look mainly at Cam's because Cam is one of the few people who provides us with like an actual fix to the bug, and that's fair. Like we usually have a lot of people who they're not familiar, which is okay. But it just ends up we don't usually get a fix, and then we don't know what the issue is to begin with, whether it's save bloating or whatnot. We are learning as well, so yeah, so oh shit, Jojo, you're Claby? I didn't realize that, and I'm glad I pronounced it right. I was gonna take my frustrations out on her, but that's okay. Let me see. So the first one we're gonna look at is, okay, that's interesting. I don't know how I didn't know that. You've been around for so long. I don't know how I didn't know you were Claby. That's interesting. All right, so first off, we're looking at the laser rifle. It reverts. Oh wow, he even linked me the download. What a guy. What a guy. Okay, well I have to close this if I'm gonna do these patches and stuff. He linked me right to the direct download. Love that. I assume that is doesn't even take a plugin up. Wow, look at that. Script replacer, that is boss. I haven't used that word in a minute. Nice. We're good. Clear. Alright, so hopefully that should patch the laser rifle issue. Oh, yeah, it's the laser rebirth mod. Forgot about that. I'm opening all of the wrong things right now. So go ahead and edit tags, fixed. And close and lock post. Okay, we're keeping that up for now. I'm not going to lock that just yet. Yeah, that's a problem of mine. I forgot to do that. Couple of things we have to fix. I have personally, I mean, there's been a few issues that I've caused from not doing the right thing when making documentation, which causes you guys to have issues and having. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix the documentation on stream too. I think that's the next step. Oh yeah. Okay, so WAP. Not the Cardi B song. Open and explore. Okay, so we had some issues with some of the, what was it? Do you guys want some like some music in the background at all? Like, would y'all? I feel like it's really quiet. Is it just me? I'm gonna throw on some non-copyrighted lo-fi. Alrighty. Yeah, anywho. I'm glad that we have an agreement, guys. Thank y'all for that. Made my day. So one thing I needed to look through was the So one thing I needed to look through was you're being real sus right now, Multi-Man. You're being extremely sus. If you think I'm not going to screenshot this, you've got another thing coming. This is getting screenshotted so hard. You're being hella sus. I... Nice. B-movie reference. Bliss nut. Son of a bish. Alright, so a couple of things we were looking at was it the police pistol too that was messed up? No, because the police pistol is a DLC weapon, right? Oh, the AMR was one of them. Which we fixed that. So that's good. That's perfectly fine how it is. So these were some of the things that we are going to have to put into our NVSC, new plugins, scripts. These are some of the changes we're going to have to apply in our resources folder. So that's why I'm doing this like I'm doing it right now. There was another one that was mentioned, but I'm gonna have to look through each one of these and just make sure. Basically, some of them are not using the correct models in first person mode, which is causing like discrepancies. So I need what's the Gauss rifle? Excuse me. I can't remember. Let me ask Camboy real quick. Was it what was the other WAP gun that needed fixing? All right. So I'll wait on Camboy's response and see where we go from there. But for now, we'll just keep those in the background. We'll focus on the next bug. Also need a... Oh, wait. Okay, that's bug fixes, WAP. Crash when equipping the Gauss rifle and Brotherhood T51. Let me go look. I have an idea. Let's go look at TOT and W patches. So, I feel like, is there an arm to the teeth patch? There is, isn't there? I think it's actually on his page. TOT and W 2.0. No, Titans of the New West 2.0. Okay. Nice. This guy has done some work for sure. Okay, I'm worried about arm to the teeth compatibility files. So I'm worried about these. I feel like this could be caused by possibly these files that he added causing issues, because he's updated. Wow, he actually just updated this today. Okay, so we have quite a bit of updating to do. So yeah, what's gonna happen is we're gonna have an unsafe update. Sorry guys. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and I think this has something to do with the Arm to the Teeth compatibility files, but I know you guys like Arm to the Teeth, and I'm not gonna remove it anytime soon. So hopefully this new update can fix that. So I'll go ahead and we're just gonna kind of, usually it's just like on a whim and a prayer, like when we see this stuff. So bugs, I don't want to say it's fixed, but we're still gonna close it anyways. Pre-configured save has quick start items, transport a launder functionality. Okay, that's one that I know I can fix right now. It's the Mothership Zeta rehaul .ini. Which is in config, yeah. Okay. So we'll do this. Or no, I have to do the edits first. Config, by the way, for people who are just coming in or just made it, go ahead and if you have questions, post them in the chat. I answer usually relatively quick. You can tell it's kind of just relaxed in here, not much going on. All right, there we go. That should fix it. So now what we can do is grab that config file. Wait, it's not an NVSC. It's outside of NVSC. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Let me see, because this is an NVSC folder. Sorry guys, give me 2 seconds. The brain trust is working right now. Modified files for 1.2. NVSC goes in there. And then config goes next to NVSC, and then we'll just overwrite these in the newest files. Okay, so that should be fixed. Let's go ahead and mark that as fixed. Man, I missed that thing. I missed that old black truck, man. That was good shit. I wish I still had it. I think it was a beauty. Okay, hold up. So, we're talking about, I remember looking at this Nevada Arsenal bug and thinking, like, don't we have a patch for this? Or not a patch, but there's the DC Arsenal, which requires Mojave Arsenal. Also, it is made by, what's it called? Sweet Six Shooter, so it's hit or miss sometimes. Requirements. Oh, it doesn't require it. Interesting. Distributes Mojave weapons to the sources for TTW. So we may have to remove Nevada Arsenal. And I realized I have not been writing down We don't need Mojave Arsenal. Actually, yes, we do. Never mind. It doesn't add guns, it's weapon parts and ammo, so... But we can remove Mojave Arsenal, honestly. I'm okay with that. So let's go and write some of our changes down. I know this stream is not exactly like high octane, but this is usually what I do when I'm working on this stuff. So we fixed transport a launder downgrade, and we fixed WAP AMR, ARM AMR model. All right, done. Oh, and then of course we are removing Nevada Arsenal, but there is a TTW patch. That doesn't make any sense. That's so weird. Why is... Oh, Nevada. It's so interesting. So... Okay, so we need to remove Mojave Arsenal. That's what we need to remove. I misunderstood. Okay. All right, bro. We'll chat. Oh, damn. Look at your fucking... That was weird. All right, bro. I'll chat with you later. Appreciate you stopping by. One sec. Let me actually... Oh my gosh. Your banner is being a pain in the ass right now. Let me go ahead and mod you. Bro, what are you doing? What just happened? You just like... Yo, can one of y'all try typing in chat? I don't know what is going on. Okay, cool. That was really weird. I don't know what just happened. All right, well, I'm glad that worked. If you guys are having issues typing in chat, I'll be looking at Discord for a little bit. You can tell me what's going on. So, it's the hunting revolver. No, that looks okay. Yeah, I'll be looking back and forth at Discord, so if it messed up, just let me know. I don't want y'all to end up feeling like it's... Yeah. Okay, so we'll go ahead and fix, close and lock post. Remove Mojave Arsenal. Mojave Arsenal. All right, cool. So we're done with that. Fixed quite a few bugs here so far. Floating house in Good Springs. Now this one is interesting because I haven't seen this yet. Okay. We actually are gonna close and lock this. And just call it bug fixes. Okay. Now we're not gonna fix all of the bugs this stream. Just letting y'all know, we're just going through a few of them. Somewhat, like I said, the ones that we know have fixes and whatnot that we can hit. One thing that I know we need to do is quick. It's 198. Okay, so we're gonna move that down. We're gonna do a couple things. First, we're gonna run. This is gonna test two things. So we're gonna test the item remover. Hopefully that works. And then we're gonna test the what's it called? We're gonna test item remover and we're gonna test the Good Springs thing. I'm gonna go look at that and see what that is. It's interesting. If the music's too loud, by the way, just let me know. I feel like it is, honestly. It's a little... There we go. Just because I know my mic is somewhat low. Nope, new game. Oh, really? You actually couldn't hear the music? That's so weird. Do you guys see this? So even though it has the item remover, it just doesn't work. So my assumption is something else is adding these. All right, let's go. I mean, I'm okay if it's like this, like that stuff, whatever is what. Oh yeah, it has like this bullshit inside. right. So I wanted it to go to our new son of a bitch. It was supposed to do game capture, but I think I forgot to add game capture. Whoopsies. So capture specific window. Okay, cool. So now that's working again. That's not working now. Put that down at the bottom here. There we go. Nice. Okay, so it looks like we did fix. I'm okay with this. I can live with that. But I can't stand being given like 30 vault suits and all that stupid stuff. It's why this is here. So that's fixed. In my opinion, that is fixed. I'm looking at the seams and whatnot on people, making sure they are good. For some reason, this guy. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh, sorry. Oh, excuse me. Flip over for me. Thank you. Flip, flip, flip. Stop posing. Flip. Jeez. Okay. See, this neck seam is kind of weird right here. See, I'm still trying to figure out what some of these weird neck seams are. We removed vanilla male bodies, which actually fixed the coloring issue, but now this is like, I don't even know now. Some of these, I think this is to do with like here, perfect example is that what I mean. Watch, I'm gonna take this armor off and you're gonna see. That's a weird neck seam, and I don't know what's causing that. Alrighty. Don't know what is causing that. Also, just weird seam in general. If I go to the Super Duper Mart, I can get more examples. So let me do that. I'm going the wrong way, but that's okay. We'll find our way there eventually, right? It's usually what happens. We'll find something wrong, I imagine, in the running that I'm doing right now. You know, when you turn on TGM and you just hold down sprint, the world gets a lot smaller. Like, jokes aside, the world really does get a lot smaller in this game when you turn all that stuff off. Wow, we have some weird LOD issues. What is going on? I may need to regenerate our LODs too. It looks like maybe we had some addition, because we do have some additions made that probably need regeneration of LODs. But that's another thing, is deciding whether or not we need the what's it called? We need some of the mods that we have. I got you, puppy. Oh no! Puppy, no! Puppy, no! Hey, bro, can we be friends? Leave me alone. Bad dog. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna have to regenerate some of these LODs, but she's gonna be contingent again on us getting rid of rebuild the capital, which I'm gonna leave that up to a big vote today before I even do that. Don't expect the update to be out today because I want that vote to end before we make any big decisions. It's a really big decision to make because I know how much content that adds and removes and... We'll fight together for now. Yeah, hit something. Are those the people who sell, no fucking way.
Yeah.
He actually has his own Yaguai. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and COC good spring, good springs. If I could spell. So what house? I feel like it's somewhere. Is it this one? What house is floating? And that's fair. Like, I think simpler content editions do really make for an easier time for us. Specific. Oh, I think it's this house. Let's go look at this one because this one's just like all the way over here. Yep, there it is. Wow, what is that? Oh, this is the... Okay. So this is the conflict between what he was talking about in that new Vault HQ house. For some reason they put it here. That doesn't make any sense. Let's go inside. Let's go check this out. I wonder why they put such like a good player home right at the very beginning of the game. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this personally. I think it's cool looking, but like it's way too early in New Vegas to be getting such like a cool player home. I really like the look of it though. I really like the look of this. It's just... So this is really cool. This is really interesting, and I appreciate like the work this guy put into it, and it's a really I'm like starting to get upset looking at this because of how cool it looks. We could possibly look into... Okay, this is ridiculous. Look at this shit. That is fucking ridiculous. Look at all of this. You literally get every, like... Alrighty. Just straight up like a stockpile of in-game weapons and meds and... It's like I was saying, I really like the look of this. I want to talk to, what's his name? To Titties today. Maybe have him kind of... Oh, I like that. Look, you can like... it's so cool though. Okay, there's... Why is there stuff in here? Trail carbine. Yeah, there's like stuff in here. Like, that's way too good. So what I want to do is maybe talk to Titties today and see about relocating this and making a patch to relocate this. Because I like this player home. I just think it's being offered way too early in the game. And I think it needs to be located somewhere else. Ugh. possibly see if we can make a key for this as well, that you have to find. I'll talk to Titties today. I feel like that's something I know that's something he's been really wanting to look into, considering he's a big fan of like player home creating. He's been wanting to make something for you guys for a while. So like, I imagine if I put this in front of him, he would have a great time doing it. I don't want to make him do this though, so if he has any suggestions about how I can go about doing it, I definitely will. Because this is a really cool player home. And as I start to like, as I'm like saying like, oh, this thing is it's too soon. Oh, I hate how it's here. It's like, I start seeing more and more stuff inside of it, and I'm like, okay. So whoever made this spent a lot of fucking time on it. This is really cool. Like, this is literally, I used to be in love with player homes back when I would play Fallout 3 and, like, mod it to death and didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I was a kid, so who didn't when they were, like, 13 years old, 12 years old? But I would mod the shit out of it, add all these, like, player homes and stuff, and I just, like, wouldn't leave the player home. And for some reason, I was just, like, infatuated with player homes. And just, like, the idea of, like, modifying it. And I always wanted to make my own, and this is kind of like, this would have been the dream player home for me when I was a kid, so I could, yeah. Like, I'm lost right now. I don't know where I'm at. I doubt I'm getting out anytime soon, but we're going to keep this for the time being, and I think this is actually going to delay our, this is probably going to delay our next update a bit, because I do want to keep this, but we've got to figure out a way to move it. One, because of it floating, and two, because of possibly some restrictive additions we need to add. I need to message the creator of this as well and just ask him if it's okay if I make that. And if he says no, then I'm going to have to remove it altogether because we can't have it the way it is right now. A door to small bunker? Is this... Oh, okay, yeah. Wait, what? It's like another area entirely, right? Am I in the... Where am I? I don't even know where I'm at anymore, guys. But yeah, what we'll do is we will see about possibly moving this somewhere more northish. On the map, not near, maybe not north. Let's see, where's a good spot on the map? I'll put that into planned additions. So we're at Good Springs. House on the hill, is that it? Oh wait, whoa. Oh, I'm stupid. I COC'd, I didn't exit the house. Okay, so this is House on the Hill. So I want to remove the marker on the map as well, because I don't like, do I though? We'll see. So what we'll do is we'll take this whole thing and we'll like shove it somewhere in the, maybe somewhere like over here would be good. I have to see, like, we really need an area that has more flat terrain and can kind of fit all of the stuff that's going on here, which I assume this is Verts WFO. Okay. Yeah, so we have to find something that'll fit all this stuff. If you guys have any suggestions of areas that you want to put it in, post it in modpack screenshots and I'll give it a look, you know? Because I don't want to get rid of this, I really don't. But it's going to be a process doing all of this. It's really going to be a process, so... It's like it's going to be a hard process because it's just more of our capability, or my capability at least. I don't want to say I know how to do more than I do, but I'm more than happy to try. That is, yeah, that's also part of it. Cool. I don't want to say I can't do this, but I'm gonna attempt to do it on my own with a little bit of help from Titties, kind of giving me some direction. Cool. Okay, well, we know what that is, so let me go ahead and talk to, oh, we got a message. 1 second, general. Okay, never mind. No problems. Cool. Okay, so let's go to, this is a conflict between House on the Hill and no sleep till good springs. We are going to try to make a patch which relocates this house because it's a great player. This house, it's a quest and key because it's a great house that would work well in the end game. And by the way, guys, you have tons of player houses. Like, this isn't the only one. I just think it's one of my favorites so far. There's tons of like the Adobe homes and stuff in the Mojave that you can choose from. I'd definitely give those a look. Excuse me. So we'll go ahead and press fixed. And we will close this. And as well, since it's such an important bug, it's not fixed, I know. But since it's such an important one, I'll put it into planned additions too. So get permission and move the hill to another location. Let me go see what his permissions are before I message him and bug him. Okay, cool. So he actually like lets you message him. That's nice. Let me go ahead and contact. Interesting. I don't know why I need my TFA key, but let me go ahead and do that real quick. Let's go ahead and message sorry, and would also to add a meetup quest, associated quest, mini quest, / key to gain access. Okay. Would also. All right, cool. Perfect. We got our message sent through. Here is to hoping that, what's it called? Here's to hoping we get an acceptance, because I know some people definitely would like to see this mod, including me, would like to see this mod stay in the pack. So let's go ahead and look at the next one. So helmet overlay. We are not going to do that now, but I'm going to fix that in probably my spare time. Yeah, I can't see us needing anything else for that right now, because that's going to take a while, me patching in that stuff. But I think we've pretty much figured out all the bug fixes for this stream. I mean, do you guys have any questions for me currently? Because I think we pretty much have like what we need there. Oh, we've done our bug fixes. We've done the, oh, we are going to go ahead and fix the documentation. That's what we were going to do. Documentation. I'm picturing that in the next, after we fix the documentation, just to be upfront, we're probably going to end up ending the stream. So in that case, just, you know, go ahead and ask your questions while I'm still here, but I'm going to go ahead and update this stuff right now that I didn't do right previously. Okay, so I did have that. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Cool. We got the documentation fixed. We've got to, I'll show you guys a couple of our other screens. So here's our Be Right Back screen. You know, same difference. It's all the other screens. It's just like a TV screen, animated monitor, and then we have our text chat that you guys can see in all of these, because I want you to all be able to see in the VODs, all that stuff. Then of course we have this one, which I'm gonna be really annoying and sorry. I'll let you guys see the ending screen when we actually do end. Yeah, so ETA on the next update. So I don't like to give ETAs personally, but since we're on stream and you've stuck around with me for a little bit, I'll try to give you a good one. The latest within the next week. We'll have this update out, hopefully. I don't want to stick to that number though. That's the thing, because we just added the possibility of us having to move that player home. Not to mention removing Rebuild the Capital, which then means removing patches and then making the save, and not to mention we're going to have to edit the files for 1.2. We're going to have to add in stuff. We're going to look at more bug fixes. Being optimistic would be a week. I thought it would be the next few days, but it's going to be a little bit, because we're starting to see this as a bigger update than I was expecting. But yeah, looking at maybe like a week at the very minimum. That's like if that, because I have an exam next week and then I'm off for my break. So it's looking like it's looking like it could be more than that. But if I just like bust my ass on this and I just stick with it, then yeah, a week is feasible, I guess. But no promises. I can't. Sorry. But thank you guys for showing up. Multiman, Jojo, Adelia, Titties. Sorry, I like to shout out the people who are in chat too, Spooky, and then also the people who just kind of lurked. I appreciate lurkers too. You guys help a ton. Everybody helps when they join the stream. Thank you all so much for coming by. I'll probably do another dev stream next week. I don't see us doing another one this weekend. This was more of the only reason I really did this was because I just got this new UI and I was like, I kind of want to show it off. So yeah. All right. That's about it, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be in the Discord and I'll be working on the update for you all, and I'll keep y'all updated about House on the Hill and all that throughout the week. So yeah, take care.